Joined now by Bruno Binetti, research associate from the Inter-American Dialogue. It's a policy center focused on Western Hemisphere affairs. Well, he's out there on the defensive, never a dull day in Brazil. What do you make of it?
That's true. This is the first time Lula has been formally charged with corruption. Lula is not a regular former president. He's immensely popular. He's a hero for millions of Brazilians because during his term, millions were lifted out of poverty. He was a candidate or an alleged candidate for the 2018 elections.
Where does that stand now, do you think?
So this is only probably the beginning of Lula's problems in relation to the corruption investigation around Petrobras. Lula is probably going to take this to the streets, which is where he feels comfortable. He's first steps in politics were as a union leader, protesting against the military dictatorship. So this is something he feels comfortable doing. He's accusing his opponents of staging first a coup because they removed from office his chosen successor 2 weeks ago, and now because they're going after him with this investigation.
So you've got the court and the court of public opinion. Which one's more important?
For Lula, definitely the court of public opinion. For him, running in 2018 was about saving his legacy, about getting the approval of the Brazilian people that has been denied, and that's under threat because of the corruption investigation.
Let me ask you about the Brazilian people, because you brought them up. Lula, Rousseff, Cunha, so many names in politics in Brazil, all of them kind of implicated with corruption. What's the average person in Brazil thinking right now when it comes to the political arena?
That's the thing. Lula, of course, is the face of this corruption scandal now, but this is a systemic crisis. The entire political system is being questioned. Politicians from all political parties are under investigation or have been arrested. The top executives of Brazil's largest corporations are under investigation or have been already arrested. So this is a systemic crisis, and rebuilding that trust will take likely many, many years. And if Lula is forced to stay out of the 2018 elections, our political uncertainty, well, will be rising.
And you talk about the tentacles of this Petrobras scandal. Do we see them going even further?
Absolutely. This is a scandal that, according to the prosecution, has cost around $10 billion to Petrobras, which is the largest corporation in Brazil and one of the largest in Latin America. As more people are getting arrested and indicted, they're cutting deals with the prosecution. So they're providing more information about others that are involved in this scandal. So this is likely to grow.
Let me ask you one more question about Lula, because there was a book out called Brazil's Lula, the most popular politician on earth. And I don't think any of us will dispute this. This is such a great story. A shoeshine boy, a charismatic leader, goes from that all the way to the top. But they say his fall now is almost as spectacular. How will history view Lula? How will the people of Brazil view Lula when the final chapter is written, do you think?
When he was president and after he left the presidency, Lula had huge approval ratings. And there was consensus in the Brazilian society about the positive role Lula had played in Brazilian history. Now, I think he will still be the hero of his core supporters, which are around, I would guess, 25% of the Brazilian population. Many in Brazil thank Lula for the first time addressing them with social policies, and that will last. But his overall legacy could be tarnished by this scandal, definitely.
And one final question before I let you go. What will you be watching in the weeks, months as they unfold, as we continue to watch the scandal, Brazil's politics? What's of interest to you?
So the key is whether this systemic crisis in the political arena stops Brazil from implementing reforms in the economic arena, because this is how the Brazilian people will feel this. If political uncertainty continues, then the economy will remain probably stagnated. And so Brazil needs to figure out its political crisis in order to put its economy in order.
Bruno, thanks so much for coming in. Really
Thanks for having me.
appreciate it.